Is it true that you experimented with Synthol and almost died from it?
Oh yeah, it's very true. It was injected straight into the vein, right? So uh, my ex-wife was doing it for me, and it went straight to my heart. I had a congestive heart failure, and pretty much right away they told my parents, okay, you have 24 hours to see him alive.
Pesado o depoimento, né, Cavalo? Então, é isso. Hoje vamos falar sobre um assunto polêmico, um assunto pesado, mas que é extremamente importante a gente estar mencionando, a gente estar falando, a gente estar alertando, porque justamente pela falta de informação é que muita gente entrou nessa furada e deformou o físico. A gente tem aí diversos relatos, diversos depoimentos, diversas exemplos na internet, no Brasil, na Índia, nos Estados Unidos, em todo lugar do mundo, de pessoas que deformaram, correram risco de vida, estragaram o shape, estragaram o físico, inclusive atletas, por conta do uso do Synthol, de todas essas coisas que fazem o músculo ficar inflado artificialmente. Milo Sarcev deu um depoimento muito forte, muito marcante e muito sincero. O Milo Sarcev, para quem não conhece, foi um dos maiores atletas dos anos 90, um cara que marcou a época. Nessas revistas que eu tenho aqui, várias delas tem ele na capa e tem ele dentro delas com várias dicas. Ele era um atleta muito popular, era um dos atletas mais boa pinta da época, tinha o cabelo em dia, não estava careca, tinha olhos claros, era o modelo perfeito para as capas de revista, para aquele visual da Califórnia, de praia. Então ele era um atleta muito cobiçado, né, pela mídia, pelo marketing da época. E ele hoje em dia é um cara super presente nas redes sociais. Para quem segue o Instagram dele, ele posta coisas diariamente. Ele é um super treinador, ele treina muita gente no circuito amador e profissional. Enfim, é um atleta e tanto, é uma pessoa e tanto, muito gentil, sempre muito cordial. Tive a oportunidade de conhecer, de cumprimentar ele 2 vezes, nas vezes que eu fui pro Mister Olímpia. É uma pessoa simpática, sempre de bem com a vida com todo mundo, e ele é uma pessoa muito aberta. Qualquer assunto que você chega para falar com ele fala numa boa. Inclusive, foi o que aconteceu nessa entrevista pro Generation Iron, e eu trago esse fragmento para vocês aí, legendado na sequência, onde ele fala o perigo, o risco de vida que ele correu por conta do Synthol. Naquela época, era uma novidade, estava chegando no mercado, após 1995 em diante, que começou a aparecer os atletas usando disso, e como naquela época a maioria tinha braços enormes, Kevin Levrone e Ronnie Coleman, ele tentou de todas as formas fazer com que o braço dele acompanhasse os caras, mas não acompanhava. Ele tinha pernas excelentes, uma linha abdominal fenomenal, um shape muito estético, muito bonito, vocês vão ver nas imagens aí, mas faltava braço para ele. E aí essa ansiedade, essa vontade de querer bater de frente com os caras, acabaram fazendo ele tomar essa atitude precipitada, e ele diz abertamente que se arrepende, que foi uma loucura, que correu risco de vida, quase morreu. Então é uma mensagem forte, mas necessária, e por isso eu ressalto, muitas pessoas ao longo da história, e inclusive no Brasil, cometeram esse erro por falta de informação, por achar que aquilo era saudável, que aquilo se tornava músculo mesmo, que estava fazendo o músculo crescer. E na verdade não, é uma coisa ilusória, uma coisa que vai bloquear ali o seu sistema, o seu braço vai ficar travado, você vai correr risco de vida. Então é uma coisa que não vale a pena, e por isso eu deixo aqui na sequência o Milo Sarcev, com as próprias palavras, dizer o depoimento dele, o feedback sobre isso. Eu espero que vocês gostem desse vídeo, deixe seu like, compartilhe essa mensagem com quem você puder. Tamo junto, até a próxima e um grande abraço.
Is it true that you experimented with Synthol and almost died from it?
Oh yeah, it's very true.
What happened exactly?
I'm open about it. I actually did a Flex Magazine article about it.
Wow.
To warn people not to use it, not to follow my footsteps and make the same mistake. Well, I was told by many experts in the industry back in the 90s that if I would have a bigger arms, I could possibly have a chance of getting up there and even winning.
Mm-hmm.
So of course some of the pros at the time were using it, so I got tempted, and that's one of those things that monkey see, monkey do, instead of really researching, because there was not really research papers you can see what Synthol actually was.
Mm-hmm.
So how most of the bodybuilders are, and I would be the guilty, I was doing the same, musclehead. I bought the story, served the story. Oh, this binds to your fiber, enlarges, and you can get all this volumization, but it's nothing. Then it's nothing to it. It's a very dangerous compound.
Mm-hmm.
What happened, for me is that it was injected straight into the vein, right? So my ex-wife was doing it for me, and she didn't aspirate, and she just injected, and it went straight to my heart. I had a congestive heart failure, and
Wow.
ARDS, that's acute respiratory distress syndrome, and like percentage of people that survive is like very minimal. Like, pretty much right away they told my parents, okay, you have 24 hours to see him alive. They ask my ex if I'm a organ donor, and say, hell no, I wouldn't donate any of my organs. But yeah, there was definitely issue with.
So that's from a single use that happened, from a single.
No. I used
used.
for a prolonged period of time. I used it 98. This is when I started, and 99.
And did you see the improvement when you started using it?
Yeah. Well, I tell you this. I hated the look. It started changing a shape and anatomy, and it looks stupid. I'm not embarrassed to say it. Whoever makes jokes about me, yes, it looked ridiculous, stupid, unnatural. I got my arms to be 22.5 inches, right? Mm-hmm. And they look like my biceps look like bricks, completely. Mm-hmm. You can see it from the airplane. I mean, that is the single reason why I wouldn't compete after I retired, because my arms are affected. It created fibrotic tissue and necrotic tissue, and it just never the same. The shape is not there. Quality. I mean, you can hardly even feel a muscle contraction. So I was possibly lucky. They actually got away being alive to this point. Mm-hmm. This is what many bodybuilders are doing. Just like jumping from a high-rise building, it feels great when you're falling down. You feel all this air, it's beautiful, until you hit the ground, and then it's too late. Mm-hmm. So for Synthol users, ask yourself, why on earth would you use it? Yes, learn from my mistake. I was encouraged to have a bigger arms. Just that's one little flaw, and you can be a top contender. So I chose to do it at the time, not knowing nothing about it. I just, okay, yes, sir. I remember talking to Chris Clark, the inventor, and he gave me all the story of how great this is. I said, okay, well, why not? Let me try it. Especially as I knew some of the guys on the stage were using it. So and you can tell. So it's absolutely my biggest regret of my life, and it's something I'm embarrassed, but open to talk about it.
Do you think it's widely used today amongst bodybuilders?
Yes, still, unfortunately. I have many times when I talk to the clients, and they ask me for site enhancement, thinking of Synthol or whatever else is now available. It's horrible. I mean, it changes the shape. You lose the quality.
But is there a way to use it properly? Like you said, it's all about proper use, right? Is there a way to use it properly? Just to, maybe you did it like too much. You know what I mean? Maybe like if you did it less, it would have been okay.
Yeah, but you see, so that's that sell your soul to the devil. Okay, he's gonna come and claim it. Yeah, this is how I started. Okay, a little bit, and initially 98, it wasn't really visible. But then I got greedy, right? Oh, if I did this, let me do a little bit more, a little bit. Then I want a bigger peak of the biceps. Then peak looks stupid. I was like, hey, man. Then I had to lower it and then put in the lower biceps. Then it became like a brick. And that's what people are going to do. Why? There's nothing better than that natural muscle contraction, muscle fibers that you can actually feel it and squeeze it. I used to have especially when you do the concentration biceps curls, I mean, there was point of the contraction feel like your muscle is gonna cramp and it's like rock hard like a steel. And I start using this Synthol, right? You no longer feel the contraction. You know, there is softness. Then you look at like, where all this separation between brachialis, biceps, triceps, you know, it's gone. So this is what's going to happen now. I know there are a lot of bikini ladies, or maybe they're using in their glutes because they're quite popular. You know,
that's popular amongst everybody right now. Actually, that's not just in the bodybuilding world. You know?
Yes, I am.
Girls get out butt shots all the time.
I'm totally against it. It's not pharmaceutical company produced product that has the defined usage. It's some, I don't want to say idiot, because Chris Clark would you know, point finger at me, but somebody that produces for whatever reason, right? You've seen those horror pictures and videos of some guys. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I don't mind when people put me in that category because I did it myself. So.